Yes, sir! 2 trophies won this season right before the start of the new year. Real Madrid beat Pachuca 3-0 in the Intercontinental Cup final. And it was a tidy win. Wasn't the best performance, but since it was a one-off game, I can allow it for right now. But I'm very happy to see us lift some silverware. I think this could be a big boost for us for the second half of the season. And we're not done winning trophies. We still have 5 other competitions that we're a part of. So more silverware will come. But to already have 2 trophies before January in a season that a lot of us have not been happy with is amazing. Some of your clubs can't relate. I was doing the watch along. I had haters in there rooting for Pachuca. They were hoping that David could beat Goliath today. And boy, were you guys wrong. Do you know what I have in this cup right here? It's a special drink. It's called Haterade. And whenever I see the haters, I gotta take a sip because their tears are refreshing. Chat, that first half, super mid. I'm going to be real. Pachuca surprised me today. We got to give them a lot of credit because they came out and they were on smoke. I thought Pachuca were going to sit back. I thought that they were going to allow us to dominate possession and then they would try to hit us on the counter. But no, from the moment that ball was kicked off to start the game, Pachuca were playing a high line. They were pressing. They were trying to win the ball back immediately. And I have to give them credit for that because I don't think anybody in their right mind actually thought that Pachuca were going to be able to win this game. But with that being said, they were playing with house money, no expectations. And to be honest, this is the biggest game of their season. And I said it in my match preview that I thought Pachuca were going to give us their all. They played very well. I thought they were going to look a lot worse than what they did. Let's be real. Pachuca, they've done well to get here, right? They beat Botafogo. They beat out Ahly on penalties. But in the Mexican League, they're shit. They're sitting 16th out of 18 teams. They're not good. So I thought we were going to be all over them. But to be honest, chat, until Mbappe scored that first goal in the first half, we weren't doing anything. We looked sloppy in possession, right? Thibaut Courtois had to make some big saves. It was kind of going like what you normally see. This is why we're called second half FC. Again, this is a one-off game. So I'm not going to be too upset about how that first half went. But I think that we are very fortunate that teams just have a lack of quality in the final third. But in terms of defense, I think Pachuca today were really good. I don't know any of those players out there aside from Rondon. And I was impressed by some of them, right? The right side of our defense continues to be a liability. Lucas Vazquez, I think he had a decent game today. He wasn't shit. But the left winger for Pachuca was causing some issues for us, as does every left winger, because Vazquez is a liability. He's not good at defending. Chat, I don't think Lucas Vazquez could defend any one of us in a 1v1 situation. I don't think Lucas Vazquez could cover my grandmother in a 1v1. So we got to sort that out, right? I think it's time to play Raul Asensio at right back because clearly he's been dropped as a starting center back. Carlo is going for Tchouaméni in the back line. So put Raul Asensio at right back. I'm telling you, he would do a much better job than what Lucas Vazquez has done. But I think the second half, we got more into the game, right? We got the second goal pretty early. Rodrygo, what a goal. Individual brilliance. I tried to tell you guys about Rodrygo. Baller! He needs to be a starter for Real Madrid. And I'm glad that his form is picking up. You saw in the last game, goal and an assist against Vallecano. And then today, got the ball, was running towards the left, said, fuck it, I'm going to cut back and shoot on my right. What a goal that was. Rodrygo is a very good player, chat, and he's very crucial to what we want to do here at Real Madrid. I think Vinicius, right, he took his penalty okay, because the goalkeeper should have saved that, to be honest. But regardless, it went into the back of the net. Lucas Vazquez won the penalty. I got to give him credit there as well. But what I'm struggling is with the man of the match. I can't pick out somebody who I thought was just the best player. I think everybody was solid today. Everybody got better as the game went on. But man, does it feel good to see some silverware being lifted. I really hope that this is a turnaround point for our season. I hope that the form picks up. I hope that we're going to be able to score goals, right? I hope that we're going to be able to defend a little bit better and hold possession a lot better moving forward. I think Mbappe today, we took a risk by playing him, and he did score the first goal, right? A nice tap in. Vinicius put that shit on a plate for him. Did a good job to round the keeper. Mbappe couldn't miss that chance if he wanted to, okay? But we did go very strong, right? I didn't think that we would put out our best starting 11. Because to be honest, we put out a team that I would expect to see in the Champions League knockout stages in a few months. That's how strong we went. I definitely thought that Carlo would rotate a little bit more, right? And again, I'm not complaining because we got the W. So, fair enough. But I would have liked to see Lunin maybe play this game, right? I would have liked to see Raul Asensio start, right? I would have liked to see Arda Güler. Endrick didn't even play today. I don't know why Endrick is not getting minutes against Pachuca. We're winning 2-0. I don't think Carlo rates this kid. And I know that all the reports are saying that he's not going to leave in January. But if I was Endrick, I would consider going on loan somewhere. Because I just don't think he's going to develop properly underneath this manager. Like, I think Endrick is literally last in the pecking order when it comes to attackers. Literally. Like, Carlo does not depend on him at all. And even though I thought we would have went a little bit more rotated, right? I thought, again, we would have saw some other players start games. Our form has not been that good. And this was a must-win game. So, with that being said, and with our form not being the best, I'm telling you, Carlo did not want to take a chance. Because if we would have lost today, you already know, the crash out that we would have got on this channel would have been generational. And I don't think anybody got injured in this match. So I'm not mad about anything. But I'm just giving you my thoughts. I thought Carlo, also, gotta give him credit. I have to give him credit. Carlo made the right substitutions at good times. Now, the first subs, he took off Camavinga and Mbappe around the 60th minute. That was perfect. Both Camavinga and Mbappe just returned to the starting 11 coming off of injuries, right? We have a very long season ahead. We cannot risk any of these guys getting extended injuries because they're very important for us. And he brought on Ceballos, and then he also brought on, when he took off Mbappe, Brahim. Good subs and early subs. That's the thing that we want to see, Carlo. Start using our bench a lot more. We have a lot of talented players that you're just not using as much as you should. And you guys already know, I've been critical. I've been saying that Carlo is a big reason why we've been dealing with so many injuries. Because he refuses to make subs in a timely manner. But today, he did. I wish that Arda would have played more, right? Because you brought him on in the 87th minute, and I wish that we saw Endrick. You can't tell me that Endrick could not get minutes against Pachuca. If Endrick was still at Palmeiras, Pachuca is a team that we would have saw him score a goal against. Like, why is Carlo not trusting this kid? I don't get it. I think Jude today had a solid all-around game, right? Rodrygo played well. Vinicius was decent. Mbappe was okay. I think the tap-in definitely does mask his performance because he didn't really do much until that goal or after it. But look, I'd rather him score a tap-in than not score anything. I think Camavinga today in the double pivot next to Valverde. You see the quality that he has. Camavinga, I view him as more of an 8 than I do a 6. He is so good on the ball, man. What a player Camavinga is. When he gets that ball and when he carries it, he's galloping. The guy is like a horse out there. He's probably the best ball progression that we have in the side. I think Rudiger and Tchouaméni were decent today, but Vasquez, bit of a liability. Fran Garcia was okay today. But our fullbacks continue to be a weak point in this team. And the January window is right around the corner. What are we going to do to add to our team? We need some depth in that back line. We need another option at right back. We cannot have Lucas Vasquez out there for the rest of the season because I cannot watch that every single game. The Pachuca left winger was causing issues. I knew he was. Literally, chat. And again, it's like I said, we got to respect them because I think they played really well. For a team of their level, they shouldn't even be giving us any kind of issues. Let's just be real. But yet, they caused us issues. The play style that they had, fantastic. They knew this was the biggest game of their season. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And they took it with both hands. And they tried to go out there and throw some haymakers. I'm not mad at them. And what's actually funny about this is that we will be playing Pachuca again in the Club World Cup. They're in our group. So now we have a better understanding of them. And next time we play them, come the summertime, when the Club World Cup starts, we're not going to be taken off guard by how aggressive they play. So if you're a Pachuca fan, you should have nothing to be upset about with your performance. I love how you guys played. Free hit, and you guys tried to go blow for blow. We just have the quality, you don't. But 2 trophies already. Certain teams can't relate. Come on, chat. What we saying? 5 to 7 trophies this season. I want to win everything that we're in. And again, look at how bad we've been this season. Look at how poorly we've played. Look at how our form has been so up and down. Look at how a majority of us Madristas, especially the ones that make content, come out here and tell you how disastrous this season has been. And yet, I already have 2 major trophies. UEFA Super Cup, we beat Atalanta. And in the Intercontinental Cup, we go out there and get a 3-0 win over Pachuca. Job well done. Because we needed to win this game. You cannot afford to lose these kind of matches. We must win everything that we're a part of. So yeah, guys, get in the comment section, right? I want to know what you are saying for your man of the match and anything else that you have on your mind about this game. It feels good to not rant. It feels good to just talk regular. I'm very happy with the dub, but there are some things that we can build on from this performance, okay? I need this to be a turning point in the season. Second half, a lot of competitions are going to be coming very fast. A lot of big games are coming in the near future. I need the board to go and dip into their wallet and spend some money in January. We didn't spend money in the summer. We made $1 billion in revenue. Don't be cheap. Come on, man, because more injuries will happen. That's just how football is. But 2 finals, 2 trophies. Haters were in the chat calling it a Mickey Mouse trophy. I don't see how it's a Mickey Mouse trophy when you have to win the Champions League to qualify for it. Every team that was involved in this competition won the equivalent of the Champions League in their region of the world. So have some respect, you absolute frauds. And like I did to start off the video, I'm going to take another sip of the Haterade, right? The haters' tears refresh me. Hala Madrid!